Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexis. In this video, I am going to talk about indie brands that I want to try this year in 2021. So I actually have a list of different things I want to try, and I've got a list of brands that I want to try. And so, yeah, I thought I would just go through. These are some suggestions that I got from people on Twitter, which I really appreciate. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at She's Party. I'll link it down in the description box below. I try and be active on it as much as I can. I just sometimes don't feel like anybody gives a shit. So I'm kind of like, nobody wants to hear if I've had a bowel movement today or not. So I really don't give a shit. But I try and be on it. I try and be active and comment on other people's stuff. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So let's get into this. My lighting is a bit off because I'm off center. And so, yeah, anyway, I'm doing this so that you can see. I might try and fix my lighting because it's a bit much. Ain't it? Yeah, it's a bit much. You know what? We're just gonna have to deal with the lighting like it is. I don't know how to fix this. I'm just... Anyway. Okay, so first brand I want to try is Midas Cosmetics. And I have to find the one I want to try. I want to try the Artistry palette. Now, this palette is a green and it's got like a... Okay. Fuck! So, the Artistry palette. I really want to try this palette. It looks so cute. It's a 6-pan palette. It's not huge, but the color story is not revolutionary or anything like that, but it is so pretty. It's like a pair of khaki pants, basically. And I would love to try this palette. I've seen Nikki Raven do a review on it, and she's done like a shit ton of looks with just this 6-pan palette. Like the way that she puts colors together and puts them on her face is just amazing. But yeah, the Artistry palette is something I definitely want to try. So the Artistry palette is $16 for six eyeshadows, which I think is really freaking fair. So yeah, I definitely want to try this palette. I think that it is absolutely stunning. I really want it. It's just the khaki greens that just are pulling me in. They literally look like a pair of khaki pants. I think so cute. So cute. Really want to try. Okay, so the next thing that I want to try, next brand I want to try is Kaleidos. Now, I'm going to pop up several different palettes here that I really want to try. And some other things that I want to try from them. I really am loving the Angelica Nyquist and Kaleidos palette. I think that's stunning. It's $45 for that palette, which is not terrible. It's quite a large palette. I would happily pay $45 for it. The thing that I really like is that you can get a 3-set, like you can kind of pick and choose what you want. And they've got like bundles that you can do, which is really great. And then they've also got the 3 palette set, so you can pick which 3 palettes you want for $59. That ain't bad. That is not bad. The 3 that I really want is the Futurism, the Sci-Fi Green, the Futurism 5, which is the Electro Turquoise palette, and the Futurism 6, which is the Lunar Lavender palette, and I'll pop each one of those up. Now, these palettes are stunning. They're $24 by themselves, which is not terrible, but the 3 palette set I really want to do. I'm actually half tempted to just buy them today, to be perfectly honest. I really want to give them a go. Girl, I want to give them a girl. So, and another thing I want to try from them are the Space Age highlighters. The packaging is so fucking cute. It is so cute, and the swatches of these are amazing. You can also do get the complete set. It's $115. The what do you call them? The highlighters themselves are $14, which is not astronomically high. The packaging is just too fucking cute. I can't with the packaging. It's just adorable. And the one that I wanted to get was the Space Age highlighter set. So it was, there are a few in here that I'm just like all over, like Comet Catcher is gorgeous. Space Age Prophecy is amazing. Star Surfer oh my god, get in my belly. The other one is the original Mars Melter is just magical. Just magical. I mean, Space Sailor. Space Sailor is so great. The only one that I can't really get with is Skywalker and Moon Cruiser. Those are not my thing. I'm much more of a neutral kind of pinky gold highlighter wanting person. So I would definitely get like 5 or 6 of these if I could. Happily buy 6 or 7 of these. And just be like the happiest little clam in the world. But you can also get, which is out of stock, you can get their little space age case. And it's just this little fold over case that's really cute. It looks like a little capsule, like a little time capsule. Absolutely adorable. But yeah, I would be very happy. Very, very happy. Oh, I forgot to mention the Club Nebula palette. I did briefly mention that. But I totally friggin' want, I really want that Nebula palette. That looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay, the next brand I want to talk about is Nomad Cosmetics. I think I've heard of Nomad maybe once or twice, and I was just kind of like, whatever. But I went on and I looked, and they've got some really bomb-ass eyeshadow palettes, and they're not like super duper expensive. Like they're, for the product that you get, it looks like you're getting your money's worth, honestly. So there's actually like 3 palette. There's actually there are 3 palettes that I was really drawn to, and I just want to make sure I've got the right ones. So I've got the Fire and Ice palette, which is a blue toned palette, and it's got a pop of orange and pink and yellow in there, which is really freaking cool. I love the embossing. In each one of the palettes, it's different, and it's fantastic. The eye to detail for the eye for detail for these is just great. It's absolutely great. So the Fire and Ice palette is $37. Absolutely stunning. I need blues in my life right now. I just feel like I need some blues. The next one that I really want is the Cartagena Magica palette, and it's a pinky, purpley, red, yellow toned palette. It's got a few neutrals in there that are like really pretty pink, pale pink colors that I think are really gorgeous. Again, the stamps and the eyeshadows are really cute, and that one's $37 as well. And the last one that I've got that I really want is the Marrakesh. It's a very rosy neutral with some pops of blue in there. Also $37. Would happily buy that palette. I could have sworn there was another palette that they had that I wanted, but I could be thinking of a different brand. But they're $37 and you get, what, 15 shades in each? Is that right? Yeah, 15 shades in each palette. And they're $37. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. But those are the 3 palettes that I saw on the website that I really was like, DTF, bitch. DTF. So, yeah, I don't know why I just said that. Okay. Okay, the next brand I want to talk about is Lucky Bunny. Now, I found out about, this is an Australian brand. I found out about this palette from Nikki Raven, and I was like, oh, it's Australian. Sweet. So, I mean, like, I could get it in no time, and I wouldn't have to wait for 10 million billion years to get the palette. So, I saw a few palettes in here that I really wanted to get with. The first one is the Envy palette. Now, this palette is beautiful. It's really pretty. It's this beautiful green toned palette. The swatches are really pretty. I really want to give this a go. It's $34.95 Australian dollars. And so it's just, you get 12 pans, 12 pan palette. They're not huge, which is awesome, but yeah, they're indie brand and they are vegan and cruelty free. So yeah, there's lots of really great reviews on the palette, and yeah, I can't really say anything bad about it. I really want it. like a lot, really want it. The next palette that I was looking at that I really wanted was the Greed palette. Now the Greed palette is a purple tone palette, and I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I love purple. It's got a beautiful pop of bright pink, this neon pink, and I'm just like, oh, I really friggin' want this palette, like so badly want this palette. Again, $34.95 Australian, and it's just, yeah, definitely could go all in for this one. The last one that I want to try from them is the Wrath palette. Now, this palette right here is a very red and orange and like dark burnt colors. Like, it's just, it reminds me of like all the things you see happening like when you have a campfire going. So you've got the yellows and the oranges and the charcoal color and the deep red and deep brown, and it's just, yeah, again, $34.95, 12 pan palette. Can totally get behind this. I might actually buy a few of these things. I'm feeling a little bit of FOMO. Okay, the next brand I want to try is Mira Beauty. They have three eyeshadow palettes that I went through and I looked at that I really dug. They are the Bombay Baby, the Kolwezi Queen, if I'm saying that right, I'm hoping I am. I really hoping I am. And then Beijing Baddie. Those are the three palettes they've got, and oh my dog, I want them so friggin' bad. They're all out of stock. The bundle's out of stock. You can't buy the fucking palettes. They have got some really beautiful looking shimmers in there. They've got some really beautiful looking mattes. I love the color stories. You know, they look like they would be so much fun to play with, and the color stories are just so interesting and different. And the way that they've put colors together that I wouldn't think of putting together in a palette are just so much fun. So much fun. And they're really inexpensive. The eyeshadow palettes are $25 each, and you get a 12 pan palette again. They also have other things like eyelashes. Oh, there's my friend Tony. Tony, you're on their page. That's amazing. Congratulations, chick. So yeah, they've got all kinds of stuff. They've got ultra glosses, they've got lashes and eyeshadow palettes, they've got makeup tools, you know, and all sorts of things. So this is, you know, it's, I really want to try this. So, and that's, so the only thing I hate about indie brands is it looks like it's really fucking hard to get their products. You have to be like finger on the pulse of when they're releasing everything. Yeah, that's the only thing that really gets me, is that I can't actually like get any of these products because they're just not there. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention about Midas Cosmetics is they have the High Times palette that I also wanted to try. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Oh, the High Times palette. I love this. It's $20. You get 12 shadows. You get, and it's obviously it's like green themed, and I love greens as well. I think greens look really nice on my eyes. It kind of like brings out the gold in my eyes, so I really do like, I like this. I think this palette's kind of fun. I really do. I think it's a lot of fun, and I would not mind like getting into it and just creating a shit ton of looks. It's $20. Like, come on. Come on. You can't go wrong there. All right. The next brand that I would love to try stuff from is from Glaminatrix Cosmetics. Australian owned brand. And they've got a new palette that's supposed to be coming out called the You Beauty palette. Now, if you live in Australia, people say You Beaut all the time. This launched on Saturday, the 27th of February. Unfortunately, it is sold out. It's sold out along with a lot of other of their products. They also do a ton of single shadows. It's unbelievable. They have, let's see, they've got single pressed duochrome shadows, matte pigments, foiled eyeshadows, loose pigments, single value bundles, and single pressed eyeshadows. And so you can actually like curate your own palette from these brands. And I think that's so cool. I love that idea. I love being able to go through and just pick out what I want and make my own palette and curate my own palette. A lot of these are $11 Australian. There are some that I believe are more expensive. The fancier eyeshadows are more expensive, I believe. Now, this is quite expensive. I'm not gonna lie. They are quite dear. So you can, if you want, get every single eyeshadow bundle for $700. That is the only thing that would ever stop me from purchasing from this brand, is they are quite expensive for what you get. And that's coming from, that came out wrong. That's not what I meant. It's quite expensive given, you know, how much product you're getting. So it is quite dear, but this is Australian, and so everything is more expensive here. And I honestly want to start supporting more Australian businesses. I think that's really important, and the fact that it is an indie brand as well just helps, you know, the fact that I want to do that. So yeah, you can get, you know, there's a ton of singles you can get. And again, curate your own palette, do your own thing. Like I'm all over that. All over that. Okay, the next brand that I want to look into is Colored Rain. Now, I've just found this palette that I really want to fucking get. It is the Beauty Rust palette. It's $25, which is fan-fucking-tastic. It's this beautiful, like, deep berry purple that's just, wow. Wow, 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 wow. They also have bundles as well. They've got Vivid Pigments that I am all over wanting to try those so badly. They also have singles as well, and they've got single bundles. The Vivid Pigments, oh, here it is, the Vivid Pigments and Eyeshadow and Shadows palette. It's $50. You get, what, 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. You get 15 eyeshadows in the palette, and yeah, there's, oh my god, there are so many things I want. The Queen of Hearts palette, want that one really bad as well. That's $42, and you get 12 eyeshadows in that one. Berry Cute is super cute. It's sold out. Beauty Rust, I'm kind of wanting that, and the Smoke Show palette as well. These are just, bitch, these are really cool. Really friggin' cool. I would happily purchase from this brand. The price point is, I think, fair. I think it's very fair. Happily would pay that price, no problems at all. I think I might, actually. I don't know. We'll see. My shopping list is getting longer and longer and longer the more I look at these fucking the more I look at these, and I really need to stop. Okay, the next brand that I want to try is from Shein. Now, I know for a fact that my friend Chris has some, if I'm not mistaken, oh god, I hope I'm not mistaken, she has the, let me see if I can find them, Chrome Flakes, that's what they are. She's got the Chrome Flakes, and she loves them. They have a single eyeshadow bundle. Now, it is 70 pounds or 90 pounds almost, but they're eyeliners, and they're whatchamacallit, so they're water activated eyeliners, and they're on sale. They're usually 96 buck doll hairs. They are vegan and cruelty free. You get the Pastel Fantasy, the Neon Dreams, and the Color Festival eyeshadows. They are, you can also use them to like draw on your face and stuff like that. But I think the bundle is actually quite fair. And I'm not mad at the price of being, it was $96. Now it's down to $87.99, which isn't a huge amount, but you know, $9 is $9. So, you know, whatever. Happily would try this palette. Or these palettes, but I'm not good at doing graphic liner and shit like that. So, I mean, like, I could, if I just, you know, kind of branched out a little bit and did my own thing, but, you know, I am afraid of of stepping out of my comfort zone, and yeah. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. I haven't decided. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. All right. The next brand that I want to try is London Copyright. This is a UK based brand again. I think Chris uses London Copyright in her videos as well. These are pans that you can remove in and out of the pan, so you can, like Chris does a lot, repot them or repan them so that she can get them in her head right. The palette that I said that I would like to try from London Copyright is the Playhouse palette. This is kind of a rainbow palette. There are some bright ones in here, and there's some more muted colors in this palette, and I think it's really pretty. They also sell singles for £4.50. The eyeshadow palette is £14.95 or £14.95, and yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I would happily. There wasn't much on here. They have, you know, why is my brain not working? They have singles, they have, and I think you can buy just the magnetic palette itself. I think I'm trying to double check. But they've actually got quite a few things. They've got blush palettes, they've got contours, they've got singles, I think they're pretty fair. I mean, their 4-pan blush palette is £12.50. And the face powders are £4.95. So I mean, I don't think that's unfair at all. They do eyelashes, they do brushes, they do lipsticks, they do setting powders and primers and highlighters and contours, and like they do a lot on here. So I wouldn't mind giving this one a shot either. And the last thing I want to try is from Menagerie Cosmetics. Now, the reason I found out about Menagerie is because of my wonderful friend Evelina. She has the Feral palette, and she has used that palette to death. Like, she has hit pan on multiple shadows. But the one that I was really, really, really wanting is the Whale Song palette. It is so beautiful. They have lots of these beautiful blues. Are just, it's out of stock. Everything that I want on here is out of stock, which bums me the fuck out, but that's what happens when you sleep on a brand, especially an indie brand. So what I'm really bummed out about is the Violet Ink Micro palette. This one's actually being discontinued, and I don't know why. Like, it's a super cute little 6-pan palette. It's beautiful. I don't know, maybe it's because they've come out with the Flight Club palette, but yeah, I'm actually kind of bummed out. So Whale Song, Feral, and let's see, the other one, the Flight Club palette. Now, the Flight Club palette I have talked about on my channel before, and I want this palette so bad, but April pre-order and March pre-order are both closed. So I have no idea when I'm actually going to be able to get my hands on this palette. I'm so bummed out that I can't try any of the things that I want to try for this brand. Now, I could just do the magnetic palette and kind of curate my own eyeshadow palette from it, which, I mean, to be honest, I might. There are a few eyeshadows that are out of stock, which is a bit of a bummer, but there are some that are just in here that are so pretty. Like, they've got a couple, like, oh man, some of the greens are just really perfect, you know, and there's a ton of these that are out of stock, which is such a bummer because I would go in hard on this brand. But yeah, so basically that's the end of the video, guys. There are a ton of indie brands that I really am quite keen on trying, that I would love to, and I bet you I've sat off camera like this the whole time so you can't even see my chin, which, you know, I do from time to time. Anytime I do the videos that are off to the side, I kind of like slump down in my chair and I sit there like this and you can't see half my face. Hopefully I haven't done that this whole video and been out of focus this whole video, which I'm pretty sure I have been. But you get a picture. I'm putting up the pictures so you actually see that in focus. it is what it is. So yeah, if you guys like this video and you have any other ideas or any other brands that you would like to see me try on my channel, or you think that I would be keen on, then please let me know down in the comments. I am more than happy to try out brands and that sort of thing. So I'll leave all these brands linked down in my description box. I think I'll try what I will try to do. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do it, but I will try and leave a link to each one of the individual palettes that I have talked about. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a new video, and I'll see you soon. Bye!